What's going on, Fury faithful and MASL fanatics? My name is Christian Philly Filimon, and it's really good to be back again during this MASL Finals week. History in the making, ladies and gentlemen, and I know you are all excited. I am too. Can't wait for what's to come. Today, we're going to be chatting with a newcomer to the Ontario Fury this season. A newcomer to Southern California, but not a newcomer to this game or the league. Our guest went to Park University in Missouri, where he was a first-team all-conference player, as well as a conference freshman of the year. During his pro career, he has played for the Kansas City Comets, as well as the Tacoma Stars. In 2014, he helped the Comets win the MISL championship. Last season, our guest had a heck of a year with the Comets, scoring 14 goals, getting 6 assists to go along with 49 blocked opponent shots. This outstanding achievement earned him a spot in the inaugural All-Star game. January 7th of this year, our guest officially became a member of the Ontario Fury, and a very welcome addition he has been. Since then, he has helped guide the Fury to their best year in franchise history and helped them on their deepest run in the postseason, period. He finished top 5 in scoring for the Fury with 11 points, 5 goals, and 6 assists. This postseason, he scored 2 goals. Oh, and by the way, our guest was also named the 2021 MASL Defender of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Robert Berto Palmer on the Zooms today. Welcome, Berto.
Hey, thanks for having me, Philly. It's good to be a part of the show. I always watch it and enjoy it. So I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing. I think it's pretty good. And I want to say hello to all the Fury fans, out there, and also the MASL fans.
You got a lot of Fury fans for sure. You got a lot of fans throughout the league. And, we're so happy to chat with you today. Congrats on the successful season with the Fury. And also, congrats on that Defender of the Year award.
Hey, thank you, Philly. So far the job is not done yet. We want a bigger one. The individual award is pretty good, but I think the whole team award and the whole the winning the championship, to go with that would be the biggest achievement for everybody, so even myself. So the individual award is pretty good. Thank you guys. Thanks, to everyone, but we want the big one. So.
Of course, the icing on the cake. Berto, you came to the Fury this season as one of the new faces in the locker room. What was the adjustment like for you coming from the Comets, where you spent a great deal of the time, to coming here to Southern California?
You know what? The players, they welcomed me, like it was easily like a transition. There was no big change or I have to adjust, majorly. It was easy transition and knowing some of the players here already, makes it way easier, and getting also to know some of the players that, on my team as well, so the players are real friendly, and, we get along easily, and it's going good. We have good chemistry, on the field and stuff. So that helps a lot. So it was pretty easy for me. And, even though I've been playing for a while, the younger players, the veteran players who just start playing a couple of years, they welcome me with open arms. So it was pretty good.
I love to hear that. Now, let me ask you this: how hard was it to adjust to the weather?
You know what? It didn't take me too long because I'm from Kingston, Jamaica, so I just have to, I always miss that weather. Being in the Midwest for 9 years, I still never get used to the cold weather, but being here, it reminds me of home. So, it just bring back that feeling, where I can get up and in shorts every day and the sun is shining, and, and it's just good, it's just the weather is pretty good. So, I love it here.
I say that with a crooked little grin. I'm from New York, so the winters are cold. And I'm pretty sure I felt the same way you did about the weather adjustment. And speaking of adjust, obviously it didn't seem like it was hard for you. You scored the first goal of the season for the Fury in Family Arena versus the St. Louis Ambush back in early February, which at this point, it seems like that was forever and a day ago. How did it feel getting that first goal under your belt so quickly?
Um, you know what? As I said, a lot of the players, we have like a good vibe going. Even that game we were down 1-0, I think, and I scored to equalize, and it was just a good feeling to get the first goal, for Fury, especially as a new player, to the team, and give me also some confidence going forward as well. So it was pretty good. It was really a happy moment for me.
I mean, we were happy as well. I mean, I think I turned to Panda after you scored the goal. It's like, it didn't take Berto too long to adjust. This is great. The Fury got off to their best start in franchise history. As the season progressed, you managed to secure the second seed in the playoffs. That second seed gave the Fury the ability to choose their opponents. The Sidekicks were the team that was chosen. Despite them having only won one game during the regular season, that was a tough series. How surprised were you with the fight that the Sidekicks gave you?
Honestly, I wasn't surprised. It's playoff, and especially it's indoor game. I think, over the years I've been playing, you rarely have a team that goes 0-20 or, and stuff. They always beat. If they're losing, they always find a way to beat someone, or they always give games to opponents. So, and playoff is 0-0. It doesn't matter what your record was, and stuff. So, and I think it showed there that the sidekick, they weren't gonna like, lay down and let us just roll over them. They put up a good game, and I think it's good for us too, where the series, with them, help us moving forward to be prepared for everybody, that it's everybody's coming to play. It's not no, rollover kind of thing. So it was kind of good. Didn't want it to be that close of a game, but they made it a game, and it's indoor soccer, so it happens.
Yeah, they definitely did not let you boys get comfortable. They made it a battle and an epic series, and it was a lot of fun. Shout out to the Dallas Sidekicks and the Dallas Sidekicks fan base. Now, Kansas City was also a tough series, whereas you would go ahead against the Sidekicks and you had to kind of push them back. The Comets, you were behind in every single match. You guys started out despite being down. You boys fought hard. You won the series. What kind of an impact did that series have on you mentally? And how did you feel going back and beating a team that you were once a part of?
It's always, the feeling to go back is good, but once the lights, come on, and the referee blew the whistle, like, all, friendship and being at home is gone. It's just rivalry. And as I said, playing the sidekicks help us in a way where it's playoff mentality, that every team's gonna come tough, and playing Kansas City, and at home, for 2 games, it's tough there, because they rarely lose there. And it was a good game, even when we're down, or as I said, our mentality wasn't like, oh, we're down and like that's it. We just kept playing the way we were playing, and then we up it a notch a little bit, and we slowly get 1 goal, 2 goals, and then get back in the game. And I think the first game we even took the lead, on in that game. So it's a momentum game. Indoor is a momentum game, but you don't want to be far behind, going games being behind all the time, because some team's gonna, play a really good defense and keep you out. So it was good for us to see where we were, as a team, that when we go behind, playing mini game, playing overtime game, we can still be locked in and be fully, focused on our task. So it was pretty good, and the series, I think, was one of the better series in the indoor games over the couple of years. Like, you've got everything in that game. Like, the only thing I think was missing was a short end goal. You got red card, yellow card, blue cards, double overtime, mini game, everything you could ask for indoor. indoor game, and it was fun.
Everything and the kitchen sink. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, it showed how much you boys deserve to be in the finals. Talent alone can only take you so far, but you have to be mentally tough to win a championship in any sports. And you guys proved how tough you really are. So now we're in the finals against the San Diego Sockers, staring history right in the face. How excited are you to be playing in a championship final again?
It's pretty good to be in the finals again. The last time I was in the final, we came out victorious. And so I'm looking forward to add that too as well. To my indoor, trophy cabinet of winning another finals, and also, the first for the Fury. We can be historian. Like the first. They always say there only can be one first. And we win it, it would be really, really a big accomplishment for this club, and this organization and the fans, and knowing that the direction the Ontario Fury is going, which is pretty good.
Championship mentality, and you're right, you never forget your first, really, in anything for that matter, but we won't go there. So you beat the Sockers twice this season. 5-1 in Florida, 6-4 in Ontario. Since then, the Sockers have gotten hot at the right time, and are a much different team than the last time you faced them. What are your thoughts on your opponent?
Yeah, I think every team the past couple of weeks been different. We have been different too, as well. I think right now it's just come down to like a lot of mental concentration with everything. So in San Diego, we know they have the players and the pieces. It's just it's just how it was going for them. It wasn't going. The ball wasn't bouncing right. Indoor goes. And then last couple weeks they start figuring stuff out slowly. And the same with us. Like we've been playing good, but at the same time we've been in every situation. We tight games, close games, lead in the game. Like what would happen with Dallas, and being down. So we know what it takes, and we know it's going to be a tough game. And plus, they're right. They're like the closest team to us, so it's like a big game, for them and also for us. So beating them, right now it's 0-0. It's playoff and it's a championship. So I think we just have to come in, play the way we're supposed to and the way we can play. And then I think everything, the result will take itself from there.
Of course. A lot of people, I mean, yes, it's the Derby. I mean, 117 miles separate their arena from ours. And people have called it, the SoCal Derby, the SoCal Showdown. But to me, it's a fight. It's the SoCal Battle Royale. It's like wrestling. This is going to be a fight. This isn't going to be a friendly Derby. And speaking of Derby, look, it's been quiet in Toyota Arena, with the exception of the noise on the field and with the exception of Jonathan and I screaming in the booth. How excited are you and the team to be playing not only at home, but with fans?
And as I said, for us, it's a big thing, to be playing at home, in front of the fans. Like, my first game in front of the Fury faithful, and I think it would be really special for me, and also a lot of the players, and the team on a whole. But even in Kansas City, we were playing, as I said, we've experienced it all. In KC, we've experienced fans against us. It was so loud there, so now we have our fans, and it's going to be, I'm hoping, I'm guessing it's going to be crazy loud, and very, exciting. So I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm really looking forward, scoring goals instead of just hearing the loud sound that we hear for each goal. We can hear the fans now, so it'll be really, 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 really good.
We're going to get that seventh man screaming, making your ears all ringing and loud. The Black and Red Army, the Fury Faithful, the Fury Fanatics. Heck, we could even get Stryker on a scooter with a megaphone. It's going to be loud. That's one thing we need to do is make it loud. Now,
Yep.
I can't wait for it. We talked about it earlier. You were awarded recently the MASL Defender of the Year award, an award you deserve. Where were you when you first heard, and did the news, did it shock you? Were you happy? Like, what were your thoughts when you got the word that you got Defender of the Year?
You know, that was my teammates been saying, you know, like, you know, you've been doing really good, you know, and just being here and just helping out a lot of them, you know, that's been a part of the team, you know, like for me, I just try to go in each game and just play the best I can, you know. And as I said, like when I received the news, being, you know, defender of the year, wasn't shocking, but at the same time, you know, I was really grateful, you know, really grateful knowing that, you know, I've been putting the work off season, you know, and also playing last year, you know, it transpired, you know, coming over to here as well, you know, where I've been doing good. You know, the only thing is with Ontario, we have a winning record. Like last year, I did pretty good too, I think, but our team didn't have that winning record. This year, I've contributed to the team, you know, with offensively and also defensively, you know. So I just think putting in the work, you know, off season, during season, and each game, you know, I think, you know, the man above just, you know, blessed me, and you know, and everything just, you know, speak for itself.
Of course. I mean, congrats once again. Was very happy when we learned that you won it, and really happy for all the boys. I mean, swept so many records: first team, second team, third team. Honorable mention. It was a great thing. Now,
Yeah.
I might be putting you on the spot here. Feel free to answer this how you wish, but I
Yep.
know a lot of Fury fans are wanting to ask this question. What is the probability of you coming back to Ontario next season?
The probability
The probability.
is it's it's real high. Like it's probably 99.9%. So so I think it's right there, you know. So that should answer it there, you know. So that's a probability of me, you know, being back. You know, as I said, I've you know, the coaching staff, the players, you know, the whole organization, you know, the Fury faithful so far welcome me. You know, the fans too. I've got a lot of messages from fans, you know, that I haven't met yet. You know, you know, just welcoming me and stuff. You know, which is pretty good. You know, and I can't wait to see them. You know, Friday cheering so loud and stuff. So it's been good. You know, yeah, it's been good, and I'm just grateful and blessed to be part of this organization.
We're blessed to have you. You put a big smile on my face, ear to ear, and I can't wait for everybody else to hear this. We're so excited. Yeah, you're gonna be sticking around. It's awesome. One final thing I wanted to ask you. What do you want to say to all of your fans in Ontario, in the Midwest, wherever? What do you want to say to them, the Fury fans, and to everybody that will be watching the finals?
I just want to say I'm very grateful, you know, to 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 be playing, and I'm thankful for all the support, you know, from all the fans around the world. You know, I have family back home that watches the game. You know, I have friends in other countries that watches the game. I have a lot of friends and close friends, especially that watch the game from Midwest or on the East Coast, from New York. My family as well. You know, I just want to say I'm thankful for all the fans out there. You know, that's you know, tuning in, you know, supporting, even rooting against us. You know, I think it's a pretty big thing for us, you know, and I just want to say I'm very grateful, for also the Fury fans as well. You know, even though I haven't met them yet, but I've spoken with a lot of them. I just want to say, you know, I'm very blessed, you know, to have, you know, like great fans, you know, with Fury and also from other organization and other places. So I just want to say, keep supporting us. Hopefully, you know, we bring home the big one, you know, and it can be a special moment moving forward for the whole, you know, Ontario organization, the whole, you know, and also being on the map of, you know, being the first set of players to win the Ron Newman Cup trophy for the Ontario Fury. So I'm looking forward to that. And as I said, I'm just blessed. I'm just really blessed and happy for all the fans and the support from everywhere.
You're blessed. We're all blessed. We're blessed to have you here. It's been an outstanding season. Panda's really looking forward to interviewing you on the field as she was posting all the pics for everybody getting the awards. She's like, I don't have one with Berto. I don't have one with Berto. So I know she wants to chat with you this weekend.
I know. I said to her, like, you know, I haven't done anything special at home yet. I know places probably he had that big game versus San Diego here, so the save percentage, like he kept us in the game. You know, Charlie, you know, balled out the home games, you know, and you know, Jimmy always get an interview, you know, coach. So, you know, so I told her I haven't done anything special like turn up big yet at home. So hopefully with the fans I will this Friday and Sunday. So, and I get that interview and the picture. So,
well, we can't wait. I'll make sure that she hunts you down without a doubt. Now, good luck. Look, I say this from the bottom of my heart. We're so proud of you. We're so proud of the team. You've given us so much joy this season. You've done an outstanding job. We can't wait to see you in the arena. Hopefully on Sunday we all get to celebrate together. So good luck this weekend.
I want to say thank you, Philly. Thank you, Panda. And thanks to all the people out there that doing, you know, whether it's podcast or any YouTube thingy that's broadcasting our game, you know, just to keep it going. You know, it's a tough year with all COVID, and I'm grateful to be playing, you know, and I just want to tell you, you know, you Philly and, you know, Panda, I listen to all the podcasts, by the way, and it's pretty amazing. And, you know, so I just want to say thank you guys, and thanks to all of the fans out there.
Appreciate you saying that. We want to tell your stories. We want you boys to be known. We want everybody to get to know you. Yes, it was a tough year for all of us, but tough times don't last. Tough people do. We're in this together. Yeah. So one big, happy Fury faithful organization. I love it. Folks, the final is going to be on Friday and Sunday, April 16th and the 18th. Friday, the match will be at 7:05 Pacific Standard Time. On Sunday at 3:05 Pacific Standard Times. Get your tickets if you're on the fence. Maybe there aren't any, but I would give it a shot anyway. I know the last thing anybody wants to do is stay at home. We've all done that enough. But if you can't make it, then make sure to catch the matches on Facebook Live. They will be free. Yes, that's right, free, courtesy of Soccer Sam. I promise you, there's not going to be anything better to do or to watch at 7:05 p.m. Pacific Standard on Friday or at 3:05 Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. Hope you can make it. If not, we hope you can watch it. Until next time, strike hard, rise with fury, no mercy.